Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here to be able to discuss another immigration topic with you. So, the topic that I have for you today is a very important one, and we've been getting a lot of questions from our clients in regards to the medical exam. So, because of that, I wanted to be able to share information about the medical exam with you. And so, I'm going to be discussing preparing for the medical exam, but from the perspective of those who are in the US that's currently filing to get a green card, and so the medical exam is required for your case. And before we get into it, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm an immigration lawyer. My office is in Atlanta, Georgia, East Point to be exact. However, we do represent clients not just in Georgia, but all over the US and internationally as well. So we're able to work with you nationwide. My number is 833-810-1234 is our office number. So please give us a call like someone is calling right now, and we will definitely be able to help you. So let's get into it. The medical exam. We're going to discuss a few topics in regard to the medical exam. What is the purpose of the medical exam? Who needs a medical exam? What vaccines are required for the medical exam? Also, when should your medical exam be sent in? And last but not least, what you can expect during the exam itself. What is the purpose of the medical exam? If you have any certain health issues, or if you don't provide your medical records, you could be deemed inadmissible or ineligible for the green card on health related grounds. You didn't fulfill requirement of the medical exam if you're withholding your medical exam. So just remember, if you do not fulfill the medical exam portion, you can be deemed inadmissible. So in order to prevent any inadmissibilities or ineligibilities, especially in regards to the medical exam, you want to make sure that you provide your vaccines and also any medical records that you may have, and also don't have a history of drug abuse or addiction. Those are two things. Drug abuse and addiction are two things that can hinder you from being able to continue on to get your green card. The medical exam is very important. So who needs a medical exam? In this video, we're just going to discuss, again, those who are filing for a green card and you're currently living in the US. What vaccines are required? I want to say most popular questions that I get from clients are whether or not a flu shot is required, and is the COVID vaccine required? So the answer to both of those questions are yes. So the flu shot is required if you are doing the medical exam during the flu season, which I think is around like October, maybe October to March. That's the flu season. That is when you are required to have a flu shot. So as of today, February 1st, yes, you are required to get a flu shot. Right now, the COVID vaccine is also required. There are ways that you may be able to waive the COVID shot. I think one of those ways may be like religious beliefs, but yes, technically you are required to get the COVID shot or the COVID vaccine. Also, other vaccines that you are required to have are mumps, measles, rubella, polio, tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis, Haemophilus influenza, and hepatitis B. So I'm not sure if Haemophilus influenza is the fancy way of saying the flu shot, but Haemophilus influenza is also required. Now, another important thing for us to cover is when should your medical exam be sent in? So previously, I've told clients to Wait until we get their interview notice, and then they can go ahead and prepare for the medical exam, because you know, before, you didn't want to risk your medical exam expiring. And then when you go in and you're ready to have your interview, then you have to be burdened with, having to redo the medical exam. Now, because immigration is trying to get more clients processed due to the backlog, now we're seeing that clients who have submitted their medical exam are getting their interviews waived. So right now, if you're filing to adjust your status, it is a good idea to go ahead and get your medical exam done and submit it with your case. And I do have someone that tuned in. I want to say thank you for joining. Hopefully, this topic is interesting to you, or it can help you or somebody that you know. We're discussing medical exams. But let me go ahead and continue. Again, if you're able to get your medical exam done, just go ahead and do it. Because chances are, it may not expire by the time you have your interview. So preparing for your physical, what do you need to bring with you? Now, you want to bring your immunization records. The immunizations that I previously mentioned: mumps, measles, rubella, polio, flu shot, COVID vaccine, pertussis, hepatitis B, etc. Go ahead and bring all of those records with you to the physician. Any prior chest x-rays that you may have had, or any previous medical records that you have handy, don't leave them at home. Go ahead and bring them with you if you have them. Also, you want to bring your unexpired passport, and then any photo ID that you may have will be helpful. The physician usually completes the form that's required, the 693. They usually complete that. Once they finish your session, your evaluation, and your report, they will go ahead and complete the 693 for you, and they will put it in a sealed envelope. So please do not open this envelope. Go ahead and keep it sealed and give it to your attorney. When my clients give it to me, I hold on to it. I do not open it. I add it to their file, and I send it in with their case so that USCIS has it for their records. Just keep in mind, this is a very important part of your process. Now, if you choose to wait to do the medical exam, by all means, you can do that. There's nothing saying that you can't wait. You don't have to send it in at the time of filing. What you'll typically get is a deficiency notice saying that you have submitted your case. However, immigration does not have your medical on file. But they typically tell you to just bring it to the to the interview, and not to send it in at this time. So it doesn't hurt you at all if you don't have your medical to send in at the time of filing your adjustment of status case. Just remember that, you will want to have to get it together once you get your immigration interview notice. Another thing to keep in mind, medical exam is required for the case. So again, don't have your case denied because you did not submit your medical. Also, if anything, your case will be postponed if you go to the interview and you don't have the medical exam with you. You can ask the officer to give you time to provide it, but just remember that will only result in a delay. One more thing I want to share with you before I jump off is that if you are one of the cases that USCIS is considering to waive the interview and you have not submitted your medical, they will send you a request for evidence asking that you submit the medical exam. It's really a good sign if you receive a request for evidence for the medical, because that let us know, okay, They didn't say to hold on and to wait until your interview. So that means, chances are they want to approve your case or, give you a decision, but they want to get your medical before doing that. So again, if you get a request for evidence about sending in the medical, chances are that you are looking at maybe having your interview waived, and USCIS wants to just go ahead and get your medical via a RFE or request for evidence. So I know this was lengthy, but I just wanted to share this information that I feel is very important, and we're always getting questions in our office about the medical exam. Also, remember who conducts the medical exam. It's a civil surgeon, a physician that's approved by USCIS. So you don't want to just go to any physician. So, as always, my office is here to help you. My name is Monique Reynolds. I'm an immigration lawyer, and we'd be happy to serve you. Call my office, the law offices of Monique C. Reynolds, 833-810-1234. Follow our YouTube channel, Immigration Attorney Reynolds, where you can get more information. Please subscribe and share. Also, please like and share this live, which will be a recording, and you can share it with anyone that needs to hear this information. Again, my name is Monique Reynolds. We'll be happy to serve you. 833-810-1234. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please enjoy the rest of it.